Alright guys, today we're going to do a review on this coolant leak repair. It's called K Seal. Alright, this truck behind me, this Chevy, the radiator's been leaking from the side of it. And apparently this stuff says it stops leaks in a matter of 3 minutes or so. I think 3 minutes is a little extravagant. I don't think it's going to work in 3 minutes, but it does say works in minutes. Alright, so we're going to give this a test. Trying to get the truck through the rest of the season. I mean, obviously you do want to replace a radiator when it's leaking, but we're just trying to get it through the rest of the season. I am going to pour this stuff into the coolant refill, and it says you got to let the truck warm up to temperature, and then it should start sealing in a matter of minutes. Let me show you the leak right now. We're under the hood here, and down here, I haven't really identified where it's coming from yet, but it is definitely wet on the side of the radiator, and you can see we have some puddling up here, and I don't know if I can get the light down there. Yeah, see, it's wet down there too. So we're gonna put that stuff in there. We're gonna let it run for a good half hour or so, and we're gonna see if this, you can see the reservoir here is pretty much empty. Every morning we fill that up. So hopefully I can get this done today, because I am going to be leaving here soon. But we're going to pour it in, and we're going to let it run and see if this K Seal is an okay seal and if it works. So before we pour it in, let's just go over the instructions here. It says to shake it for about 30 seconds. Alright, shake it up 30 seconds. And you pour it in where you normally add the coolant, and it says the leak will stop in 1 to 3 minutes after the engine reaches the operating temperature. If it's added to the overflow tank, the repair may take longer, but it says leave it in engine for future sealing. That's pretty much it. Self-explanatory. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to refill that reservoir up with some coolant. Start the vehicle. See, our temperature gauge is cold, and it says let that go to operating temperature. We're gonna let this run for a good 20 minutes to a half hour. I think that'll be plenty for operating temperature. I don't know if I'm gonna finalize this video until possibly tomorrow. I will check it in 20 to 30 minutes from now, and we'll do a follow-up. See if the coolant level goes down at all, but I would like to finalize the video possibly tomorrow. We're gonna let the guys take the truck out, drive it around for a day, because during the day is when they're coming back and the coolant is all gone. So we'll check it when they get back at the end of the shift tomorrow, and then we can finalize the actual review and see if it worked. Here we are, about 25 minutes later. We are at operating temperature. I got the heat turned all the way up. Our coolant level is still maintaining its level, so that's good. And over here, doesn't appear to be leaking. And again, I'm assuming this is the spot, because this is where it's all wet, so I don't see anything fresh. So far so good, but the real test is going to be tomorrow when these guys take the truck out. Alright, so we're going to go check on the truck now. The crew took it out yesterday, and from what they told me, they did not have to put any fluid in it, which is a good sign that stuff actually worked. Pretty surprised, because a lot of these additives never work. So we're going to check the level here. Usually it's empty in the morning. And it is still full. Let's look down here. Yeah, it's not wet on the side of the radiator anymore. And there's no puddles up here. I'll be darned. I guess that stuff did work. Alright, so there you have it. my review of the K Seal is thumbs up. It actually worked on my application anyway. I know everybody else's application is going to be different, but in this situation, the radiator is sealed and the coolant reservoir was not empty this morning.